Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Kaldheim draft. And we opened Calamity Bearer, which is just a strong card on its own. 4 mana, 3/4, but it hits for 6. And everything else, and it's any damage too. It's just so good. And then anything else on any other giants or changelings, as it were, in this format on your team, deal double damage too. This card's awesome. We're going to take it. Rune of Sustenance. Easily the best rune. I think that's not highly contested either. It's just great card. You attach it to all the equipment. Suddenly your equipment has lifelink. Frostfire Arcanist. Well, it would be a dream to wheel that, so I could make more use out of this Calamity Bearer, but we'll see if it happens. Icebind Pillar. Good if you have enough snow lands. Bergstrider would be a nice wheel. What else is in here that's worthy of mentioning? I mean, plenty of good playable stuff. We're just going to take the Calamity Bearer, see if a giant comes back, or the Icebind Pillar. That would be nice. Wow. Then we're past a Magda. That's cool. Well, they don't really want to be in the same deck, but Magda's amazing. I guess they can both be in the Berserker deck if giants don't work out. Happy to go rare into rare. And yeah, Magda, I got a chance to play that recently, and amazingly good. So we'll take that. Then hope to get maybe the reinforcements back. That would be nice. Super strong 2-drop. It's got so many abilities for a 2-drop. It's a lord. It makes treasures even on its own, and then sack treasures and you get free artifacts or dragons. Pretty sweet. Dual Strike feels like more of a constructed card to me, though I guess if you have a million instants and sorceries 4 or less, it's probably good. I like the Valkyrie. Draugr for snow. Disciples playable. Certainly there's like sack benefits to it. And it's randomly an elf too. It's just fine playable card. I don't really like Wither Crown all that much. Mass Vandal certainly playable. But let's take rare into rare. I like that. All right, pick 3. Well, we've got the Squash here, which I like a lot. Keeps us mono red for now. Other notable picks in here. Another Bergstrider. Another opportunity to take Bergstrider. Arnie Slays the Troll is a good card. But I'd rather take Squash and see if we can get some more giants. And yeah, Behold the Multiverse is in here. Great card. Talked about the Valkyrie. Haven't played with or against Dreadrider yet. I mean, if your deck can survive long enough, it seems like maybe a way you can win the game. Undersea Invader is a big fat giant. But let's take Squash and keep going in red if we can. All right. So, no giants. We do have Axgard Cavalry, which I'm happy to take. It's a 2-drop. It's going to work well with Magda. And what's cool is, as I figured out, it's whenever a dwarf you control becomes tapped. So you can just tap this and spit out treasures if you have Magda, which is pretty good. So we probably take it. It's a 2-drop too, and you know, giving haste to your Calamity Bearer can't be bad. I think Valkyrie Sword is a sweet card, but I mean, 7 mana, 6/5 Flying Vigilance is pretty good. That comes with an equipment you can move around as well. All of that is good, but we'll take the Cavalry for now. And red is not highly snow. Ooh, got a Demon Bolt here. Well, that seems like an easy pickup. So we'll take the Demon Bolt. Not a lot of snow bonuses in red. However, if you do end up in giants, then, I mean, we're looking more Berserker, so that might be more black-red territory. We'll see. But easy Demon Bolt here. Another Berserker, but I'd rather have the removal. And then Thought Thief. I like it. I don't know where it's best. Plow, pretty unexciting card. Raptors playable. I like the gates if you're in the colors. And that's about it. Let's take the Demon Bolt. All right, so we can take the Berserker. It's also a dwarf. I'm fine with that. Definitely gearing up to be a beatdown deck. Squash is going to be worse if we just have the Calamity Bearer, but that's okay. I don't remember what we passed for it, but I'm fine cutting all this for now, seeing what we wheel. I think the Lityara Mirror Lake is good. Way down, I don't really like that much. Shieldmate is a solid 2-drop. 2 bodies in 1 for a good cost. Haven't played with or against the priest yet. Actually, I think I did play against it once maybe, but not super impressed. I don't really like most of the vehicles in this format, unfortunately, other than the Chariot. Well, I think we can go... This indicates to me we might be able to just go deep Berserker beats. Although I can take a Demon Bolt here. I mean, the upside on this is huge if we can go aggro. But Bolt is just solid removal, too. It's hard to pass a Demon Bolt, particularly if I think I'm going to go Demon Bolt. And the reason is because I don't know what our second color is. It's possible we end up maybe mono red. It might sound crazy, but it's possible. We can take the Raider here. There's Scorn Effigy, and there's Pup. Guess we can take the Raider and get yet another Berserker. Another Shield Mate in here, too, which is good, but we'll take the Raider. All right. All the Giants wheeled, which might indicate to me that Giant should be the direction we go. Like, now I can take Arcanist. I could take the Mob, too, but Arcanist upside with 2 Demon Bolts seems way high. And Calamity Bearer. And Squash. Yeah, I think we're going Arcanist. And the fact that we got a 9th pick, that's a good sign. So, got the reinforcements, too. Amazing with Magda. We'll take that. Overstroke and seize the spoils. Can take the stroke now. Arnie slays the troll, which is good. Or we take stroke. I'm going to take the stroke. I think I'm going to hope that getting the 9th pick Arcanist is the sign I need. I mean, this card is sweet. We don't have great bodies to fight with, though. Whatever. I'm going to take the stroke. All right, we can take the Haggy Mob, or we can take another Immersturm Raider. It's not a dwarf, but it's a 2-drop. We'll see. We'll take the worst card here because we don't really care. We'll let somebody have a last pick. Shield Mate, even though it's good. All right. Avalanche Caller is good in the right deck. I don't think this is it. Probably looking at Squash number 2. We've already got only 2 Giants, but Arcanist is going to be pretty excellent with Squash. And blue also has changelings like Kinseeker and Mistwalker. So that will work for me. We'll take Squash number 2 here. Avalanche Caller is quite strong, but we're pretty far away from making a snow thing work, I think. So I'd rather just focus on value removal stuff. So we can take another Dwarven Reinforcements, which is certainly good. Otherwise, there's a Firewalker. And Bind the Monster, I typically don't like, but this seems like a pretty good deck for it. But I probably just take the Reinforcements. It's going to be amazing with Magda. Spit out a bunch of bodies. It's got Foretell. It's good. Crush the Weak. Well, it's more of a board wipe. Probably Invasion is okay here if we can get some changelings in particular. I'm going to need more Giants to make that work. Or I can just take the Cavalry and go... I mean, maybe Mono Red is the direction I need to go. Not need to, but should go. Invasion's pretty sweet. But if we don't end up with enough Giants, I think there's a decent chance we end up Mono Red beats here. Man, it's like we're getting the cool giant cards but without the Giants. That's the problem. Can take another Cavalry. There's also Augury Raven and a Firewalker. I'm going to take the Cavalry. I'm going to stick to Mono Red until I get the notification that something else is worth our time. Snowland here, no Giants. Probably take the Tormentor's Helm. It seems pretty good in our deck. It's a cheap equipment, actually, which is nice. There's another Raider and another Haggy Mob, but we'll take the Helm. Squash is going to be a lot worse if we only end up with Calamity Bearer, especially if we don't play the Arcanist, but we're still in really good shape here with double Dwarven Reinforcements and Magna. There's not a lot of incentive to go monocolor in this format. And we don't really have a lot of combat tricks, so we'll see. I suppose I could play... Huh. Well, we could take the Bergstrider. It's another giant. We could take the Invasion. We can take the Firewalker. It's another Berserker. It's not a Dwarf, though, but it boasts. It can give us some card advantage. I don't know. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like the ship has sailed a little bit on the giants. Like, we're seeing cool giant sagas, but we have 2 giants currently. We could have taken a Bergstrider there, but in this deck, it's basically just a 5-mana 4/4. Admittedly, it does make our squashes worse, but we don't have to play squash either. At this point, I can upgrade squashes into like run amucks or something like that. Run amok looks like something that would actually be very good in here. We've got plenty of dwarves. All right, can take another Tormentor's Helm. I'm probably okay with that. I mean, we're starting to get to the point where we're like a 16-land deck almost. Pyre of Heroes to power out Calamity Bear, maybe. Probably not worth it. So let's just take Tormentor's Helm. 1 to play, 1 to equip with the buff. I think it's just good. Another Dwarven Reinforcements, huh? Well, that's cool. We'll take that. Dual Strike can copy basically just what? Demon Bolt. I guess it can copy Dwarven Reinforcements. That's kind of cool, actually. But we'll take the... I mean, I'll take a million Reinforcements. That's cool. Don't really need any of this. We'll take the Kinseeker in case, just in case giants still pan out. I don't anticipate them panning out. Kinseeker is still actually fine in here just because we have so many Berserkers. It's often going to be a 4-mana 3/5 scry 1. And then it randomly makes our squashes cheaper, so... Yeah, in a pinch, I can still play blue-red. We'll see if those sagas wheel. That possibly can put us in there. All right, I'm going to take a Firewalk over the Raider. They're both Berserkers, and this one's cheaper, but I don't know. The boast effect on this is actually pretty good. Well, we did get the Invasion back. Okay. I'll leave the possibility there that pack 3 could put us still in giants. I'll take another Firewalker. Raider versus Mob. I feel like the Raiders aren't really up to snuff. But, I mean, they are 2 drops. Still got the Invasion. We currently only have 3 giants. I mean, with 2 invasions, I'd like to really get more giants out of pack 3 here, but... So we could take a Kinseeker. Egon's in here. Egon? Go back to the Ghostbusters, Egon. What are you doing here? So, yeah, we can take Kinseeker. It's another giant, so it makes squashes cheaper. It still works with Invasion of the Giants. And it works well with our Berserker plan, too. So, yeah, okay. I'm on board. And actually, it's also a dwarf for... So actually, it's just good in this deck. Mistwalker, same argument. We could take the Dwarven Reinforcements also. But Mistwalker's another giant. I think I'd take it over the 4th Reinforcements. Who knows? Maybe we get the Reinforcements back. It also gives us an actual evasion creature, which is nice. And it works well with Tormentor's Helm. You buff it, and then you can actually pump it more with the blue mana. That's cool. All right, we'll see if we get the Reinforcements back. It would be nice. So we can take another Cavalry, search for glory. You can find snow permanents, legends, or sagas. That's cool. And you gain life for snow you use to cast it. I haven't actually seen this yet. Wait, white does have snow? I didn't... This is the only white snow card I've seen. It might be the only one in the set. I'm not sure. Take the Cavalry here, probably. I don't really like Raven Form in general. And probably not for this deck. So probably just take another giant, or a dwarf, rather. Yeah, I guess so. So Run Amok I like, or we could take the Tormentor's Helm. There's a Bergstrider in here, which is a giant, but... Actual removal, we basically don't have much, so I'd probably take the Run Amok as a combat trick. I mean, I'm kind of fine going deep on Tormentor's Helms, giving it a try, because we have all these little piddly dudes, and Tormentor's Helm is just so cheap. Let's try Tormentor's Helm.deck. See if we wheel the run amok. Arnie, you're cool. Another Demon Bolt, though? And a Dwarven Hammer? Oh, this pack has everything we want. Maybe we just take the rare. It's got haste. It's a hasty beater, and you can sometimes make it bigger. It's also a human. It looks like a dwarf a little bit to me, but... Or we just go third Demon Bolt because we already have enough creatures. That's tough. I mean, Demon Bolt is so good. The hammer is so good, too. But we have, I guess, the Tormentor's Helm already. I want the rare. I guess I'll take Arnie. That's tough. Ravager, this looks sweet. I mean, this is going to be insane in our deck. It's also a giant, not to be overlooked. There's a Berserker in here, which we also want, but I think it's an easy Ravager. With the million Berserkers, it's just going to kill everything. Take a Breakneck Berserker here. At this point, we can cut our top end, probably. Got the reinforcements. Bergstrider, probably don't need it. Can take Seize the Spoils. I mean, there's nothing. Oh, I could take the pick. We already have 3 Tormentor's Helm. I don't think we need the pick. Don't need the effigy. All right, we'll consider that. All the reinforcements. I don't think I've ever had 5 Dwarven reinforcements before, so we can spit out 1,000 Dwarves, which is definitely going to be good with the Kin Seekers. It's going to be good with Tormentor's Helms if we can get a bunch down. Honestly, we could probably play mono red quite easily. And it might be worth it. I don't know yet. We have a fair amount of giants, though. Because we have the... How many do we... I can do a count. It might be worth it. I haven't decided yet. Got that run amok back. That's good news. That's kind of incentivizing me to just go straight mono red and be happy about it. Yeah, Calamity Bear with run amok. Say they block it. And they have 2 toughness. It deals 4 damage to them. And then 8 damage to the opponent. Wow. It's pretty nuts. I mean, it just seems like we could easily play mono red. What's the advantage of that? Well, the advantage of doing that is that it makes our mana easier. Like, I can easily run 16 lands and cut a bunch of our top end. We're very removal light, which I don't love, but we've got just plenty to do in mono red. Yeah, like we can play the pup here if we so desire. I don't even know if we do. The Raider. Yeah, I think we have enough incentive to just ditch the giant plan. There's just no need for playing blue in here. We just don't have to, so why do it? So still have to make a lot of cuts, obviously. We can probably get away with 16 lands, though, I think. And then we'll figure out what we're doing. So squashes can go, I think, with 2 giants. 2 giants not enough in my mind. We basically have to make 6 cuts. $18, but we really have 23 creatures, so we can easily cut 6 creatures. Probably don't need to Seize the Spoils, though, because we're not ramping into anything. I'm still fine keeping the Haggy Mob as like one top end thing. I'm not really on board with the Raiders, other than the fact that they're cheap 2-drops. Arnie Broken Bow is kind of debatable whether it's good in here or not. I just liked it because it's a cheap haste beater. Maybe I just liked it because it's a legend, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I can cut the Haggy Mob if I don't want any top end and we just focus on Helms and cheap creatures. It's probably fine. Fearless Pup doesn't synergize with our Berserker stuff, but what do we have that's Berserker synergy anyway? Basically just a Ravager, and that's it, I think. Yeah, so I'm fine cutting like Raiders. That still leaves us with a ton of actual 2-drops. And then we just have to make one more cut, which is probably... see the argument to maybe cut one cavalry, even though it's good with Magda. Maybe a cavalry can go. Okay, kind of a cool deck. It's a weird one. Not something I would do super often, but I mean, our curve is great. Let's see how good this Tormentor's Helm plays for us, too. So, it looks like fun. Removal, what do we end up with? We got the 2 Demon Bolts, we have a Run Amok, and we have a Basalt Ravager. And I guess that's it. Other than that, we're kind of just doing Tormentor's Helm to bash through. So I could see some problems on that front. I guess if I went back, yes, I would probably trade the Arnie for the Demon Bolt, but I'm satisfied. This is a cool looking deck. We'll see what we can do with it. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, round 1, we'll keep this. We can go Helm into Cavalry, into Reinforce plus Equip possibly, or Arnie. Yeah, those are all pretty good options. All right. That's a good draw. And Arnie 5. Really? Racing, huh? Well, play the reinforcements here. Firewalker's pretty cool, though. It lets us cheat stuff out, and we can get in for 6 here. Kind of like that. Actually, I should have equipped the Firewalker and given it haste. I could have gotten in for more damage. Oh, that's pretty cool. Are they still going to attack? All right. Oh, no? Yeah? No? Yeah. All right. Reinforcements, and we can boast too, so we might as well boast first. Arnie can also do some stuff. Ooh, it's a good one to get. All right, let's make sure we deal the damage. Yeah. All right. All right. Cool. We'll see for game 2. All right, game 2. Not quite as exciting as our first hand, but I think it's worthy of keeping. Hope to rip one of our 1 or 2 drops. All right, opponent plays first, mauls. We get to go Helm into Foretell Bolt into Berserker. Not bad. War Master's a good one. Well, we probably have to, unfortunately. Is it whenever they cast it or when they enter the battlefield? All right. Well, I think we have to pass here. See if they cast another elf. So we'll bolt this. Take 2. So I guess we can go Berserker. And equip. And get him for 4. Let's see. Next turn, they can smash for... They can pump potentially 3 times, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they... Do they have lethal on board right now? I think they do. So we got to equip and then chill out here. Which means they can still attack with that Draugr. Alright, we can play Magda. But I think we die. Basically just holding back in case they play around a removal spell. Alright, they wisely attack with everything, so we die. We'll see for the next one. Alright, it's a good hand. We can go Cavalry into Firewalker, potentially into Hardcast Reinforcement. So we'll take 2. Alright, so we can go Breakneck Berserker here. And for 5. Alright, we'll discard a Cavalry. Okay. So we can do the Ravager. We probably just attack with both and then play the Firewalker, I'm guessing. That way I can potentially boast. We don't share any creature types yet. So, but Ravager's not quite turned on just yet. Alright, I guess we can... Do I want to pay to boast here? Depends on if I rip the land or not, huh? Well, I got the land, so I didn't need to pay to boast. So... I guess that means we just hardcast this. And then pass. All right. Well, I don't want to. Got the land. That's actually good. So let's go Ravager. Kill Berserker. Yeah, I think so. All right. It's acceptable. So we can attack with these two. I'm not going to boast this turn, so it's okay. They could take it as well. It's fine. Well, it looks like they're not interested. All right. So I'm paying for the Firewalker to get the boast ability. It's only cost me a couple life so far. Not the worst. What do you do? Whenever an opponent sacks a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you can put it from a graveyard. And wow, so they can take our Wither Crown creature, huh? Well, it makes me not want to do it. So this is a tough spot. I guess we attack with Firewalker and Boast. All right. That's cool. So no damage. And then we'll just go land. We have 5 mana, so we can do Firewalker plus Cavalry or Reinforcements. Probably add to the board is better. This might keep them from attacking, potentially. All right. Fine. Oh, run amok. Well, that's really good. So let's get in there. Sure. So let's go Boast. Reinforcements. So we can still Boast again. Helm. Then we can go this thing. And get in. And then we can go Reinforcement. Oh, you can't foretell it? What's foretell read? Exile from your hand. All right, well. I'm satisfied doing it this way, too. Prime example of why I think Wither Crown's a terrible card. I've paid 4 life so far and boasted 2 times. Totally worth it. Just taking free spells off the top of my deck here. So they can get back Clerics. Or God. Probably Clerics to get rid of our Reinforcements makes the most sense. Because they need bodies on board right now. But their problem right now is that we... Wait, did they have the mana to do everything? No, they didn't foretell it. They needed to do it right now. So basically, they're deciding what to take. I think that was the right choice, because it makes us lose the Reinforcements. But their problem is we're still just getting free cards. So let's smash. We're just going to keep boasting. Those firewalkers are just nuts. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right, we got a good hand here. Pup into Foretell, maybe into Firewalker. This Firewalker, maybe I really underestimated how good Firewalker is. We looked at like 6 extra spells that last game. That was insane. We're playing against a doctor. That's cool. All right, Sculptor, so we can go land, attack. And I think we'll go Firewalker. Then next turn we can go attack, potentially run amok and reinforcements. Otherwise, Foretell reinforcements plus play another one. Got some decent options here. Can boast the Firewalker, which always seems kind of worth it to get the extra cards, but we'll see. Whatever they play here, I'm hoping Run Amok's good enough. Looks like it will be, which is nice. So that's a good draw too. Let's just smash here. We're not gonna boast, so. Oh, they're just taking it? Well, I'm cool with that too. So let's do the reinforcements. Plus, I guess, reinforcements. Because then with an extra mana, we can actually Demon Bolt Run Amok or Demon Bolt reinforcements. So that seems fine. I'll take that. That's unexpected. All right. So they have Iron Verdict. Not that matters. Another reinforcements. Unfortunately, can't cast that, but I can do the Run Amok. But I don't know. I'm kind of willing to lose my Firewalker here, I think. Especially if they have like Iron Verdict or whatever. Could have dealt more damage there too, but this seems fine to me. Let's just get a million dudes on board. Like, why not? I don't know why they attacked with the Packmate there. So they were expecting us to boast. I'm certainly glad I didn't. Braggart. Alright, so we can kill the Braggart, which is nice. I think we just go... What do you think about this? If I Demon Ball Braggart, swing with everything, they kill one, they take 6. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kill that. Get in there. You can eat a dwarf, that's fine. And then we'll go Helm, pass. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, good hand here. Helm into Cavalry, maybe into Berserker, we'll see. Otherwise, reinforcements on backup or Demon Bolt too. All right. Cool. Get in for 5 here. Avalanche Caller's a good card. Well, They can double block the cavalry. I think we just we attack with both here. That's cool. So now we can kill. Now we can kill Caller and their Hawk. So that worked well. Granted, we're out of removal, but we also have a Tormentor's Helm, so Tormentor's Helm can do cool things at a low cost. Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. So that's cool. I think we just get in there, drop our reinforcements, just start getting those reinforcements in there. So how many colors do they have? They have black, green, blue, white. So they have all 5 colors for Path. And they're just 1 land away from doing it too, right? 7 mana. That's cool. So let's just vault this. Nice changeling value there. So we can bring them to 3. They can do the Path the World Tree, which does a lot for him, actually. It makes us... Gets him a bear, draws him cards. Good value. Just tap them out, I guess. Oh, Ravager. Well, that's pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. All right. We'll see you for the next one. All right. Good hand here. Helm into Cavalry into Berserker again. Now we've got Helm into Cavalry into Berserker into Reinforcements. Not bad. Got a solid aggro turn progression. Ooh, Disciple. Well, we'll lose a land. We don't need him. All right. Alright, so we'll go land, Berserker. And attack for 5, see if they have the Demon Bolt. Or Frostbite. All right, so we can go land. Guess we just get in and then cast the reinforcements. And at this point, I guess if they Skull Raid us, we can pretty much cast everything in our deck, so seems fine. No equips, though. Interesting. All right, Firewalker's a good draw, so let's go. And I guess we want them to use whatever removal they're holding up here, so let's do this and attack with these two. Sure. I think they should have done that afterwards, though, but all right. Yeah, that was not the best plan on my opponent's part, but it's all right. I think we'll put it on the... Well, I don't want to... I guess we diversify our threats here. Let's do some threat diversity. Ah, now it makes more sense, I guess. But not really that much, to be honest. What they needed to do... Yeah, they could have done so much better there. They kind of dropped the ball a little bit, but that's okay. Can't fault them for trying, so let's get in with Firewalker and Dwarf. Oh, they have more removal. All right, well, despite them making a mistake, they still just have a ton of action, so I guess this is fine. Basically, they could have killed more things and made more monsters, and they really, I feel like, dropped the ball on that. So we'll go Cavalry and equip and pass. All right, another Cavalry, so smash for 3. Remember, every time they're blocking, they're losing life, so that's good news for us. We're making trades and making them lose life. I forget if we left any... Did we also... I gotta look if we left any of the... We didn't leave any of the Raiders in, and we don't have any... We don't have any reason... Well... All right. I think I'll leave it. I'd rather them make me discard a land than them draw an extra card off Skull Raid. That's just personal preference thing. Oh, Ravager. Well, that's sweet. Oh, this only deals 2 to them, though? It's not a huge deal, I guess. Because we can still attack with both. Sure. Sure. So we have to attack with both. And attackers that die drain us. But we have a million Dwarven reinforcements in this deck, which is nice. It's not like their blocks are all that good anyway, so... So they do drain us, but... Hardcast that. Sure. Oh, that's cool. I guess we can put this out of Demon Bolt range. Who deals the damage? Tormentor's Helm? It deals. Wow. So Calamity Bear actually deals twice as much damage if it is blocked. Wow. We'll see you for the next one. All right. Got a keep here. Good hand. We're going to go pup into, well, choices. Guess it depends on what they play. There's a chance that we do Magna, and there's a chance we do the reinforcements. Reinforcements are a little bit slower, but it's probably worth it, now that I'm thinking about it, to just go for a little bit slower. Let me think about this. If I play Magda, then next turn I can hardcast reinforcements if I attack. That is really good, actually. Let's just do that. Represents more damage, too. Magna is just so good on turn 2. Yeah. So now we just go this, we attack. And just do this and get 2 3/1s that additionally... It's so dirty. So dirty. Can make a shapeshifter, and then we just... Gosh. Play the run amok after they block. They don't even want to block? Wow. Now I feel kind of bad for them. 3, 6, 8, 9. We've got 6 mana, so I can get 3, 5, 8, 11. I can do 14 here. That's pretty good. What's the second mode on this? You can make them 4/4s. What else do I want to do? I think I'm just going to play a Firewalker plus a Cavalry. Firewalker, Cavalry, Helmet. All right. This is turn 4, right? Turn 2 Magda, turn 3 this, turn 4. Wow. Magda is unbelievable. Like, I don't know what they do here. They play Struggle on Magda, so we can't just cheat out equipment anymore. But then it's like... I'm surprised. They must have another... They have to have another kill spell. They really don't? That's crazy to me. Just 5 treasures. So I could cheat out an artifact here, too. Wow. Why did you bounce that after Tackers, though? I don't get it. 2, 4, 6, so you just still die? Wow. That's unfair. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right, we got to keep Helm into Cavalry. I love this Tormentor's Helm. It's just so efficient. What an efficient equipment. They couldn't reprint Bone... Is it Bone Splitters? Bone Splitter? I don't remember. Something like that. They couldn't reprint that, so they made something different but still really strong. And it hits different. It just hits different. So this is a situation where the Liberator, is it really that good? No, I don't think it is. I think what we do is this. Get in for 3. Play a Cavalry. And pass. They can use removal on our untapped one, but then they can't boast, so it doesn't really matter. I think we just block. Yeah. Eats up their turn. We trade. That's fine. Why don't we just get a creature on board, kill your dude. Gotta kill something. Makes sense. Firewalker's a great draw. We're just gonna get in for 3. Could have given it haste and like done a little boast shenanigan or whatever, but this is fine. Let's just tell that. Sure. Mono red, hot mono red on mono red action. And then we'll just bust this out. Sure. Calamity Bear for more dirtiness. Guess I could have given that. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the haste. But it turned out, actually, they wouldn't have been able to kill Calamity Bear, so probably right in hindsight, but that's okay. We'll get this out of Demon Bolt range here. And then we've just got way too many lethal creatures for them to deal with. Wow, this deck crushed. And Magda was possibly one of those ill-conceived rares. I think a little more thought needed to go into Magda because, wow. Turn 2 Magda, turn 3 Dwarven Reinforcements, turn 4, I'm making like 1,000,000 treasures, I'm spitting stuff out. That is truly filthy. All right, hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for the next one. We'll see you then.